Welcome back, friends. Here we explore hidden treasures many people overlook, and you'll be amazed at what we uncover together. First up, the 1961 Jefferson Nickel struck at the Denver Mint, marked with the D Mint mark, holds an intriguing place in the world of numismatics. While at first glance it may appear as just another mid-20th century circulation coin, collectors recognize its significance within the broader Jefferson Nickel series. Even in a dirty or heavily circulated condition, examples of this coin often attract attention because of the era it represents, the minting variations that occurred, and the fact that well-preserved pieces remain in strong demand. For enthusiasts of U.S. coinage, the 1961 D nickel embodies both a connection to American history and a rewarding pursuit in the collecting journey. This coin was minted during a time of economic growth and cultural change in the United States, as the nation entered the 1960s with optimism and rapid technological advancement. The Jefferson Nickel had already been in production since 1938, replacing the earlier Buffalo nickel, and by 1961 it had become one of the most widely recognized designs in U.S. coinage. The Denver Mint, responsible for a large portion of circulating coinage, played a central role in producing the nickel supply that kept the nation's commerce flowing. Although not directly tied to a commemorative event, the 1961 D nickel is a snapshot of mid-century America, embodying both its stability and its ambitions. The design itself remains a timeless feature that makes this coin appealing. On the obverse, the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and principal author of the Declaration of Independence, faces left with the motto, "In God We Trust," and the word "Liberty" alongside the date. On the reverse, Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, is prominently featured, flanked by the inscriptions E Pluribus Unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. Struck from a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel, the coin weighs 5 grams and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. Collectors often note that high-quality strikes from Denver can display sharp details, while weak strikes are also common, adding interest for variety collectors. Part of what makes the 1961 D Jefferson Nickel noteworthy is its relationship between availability and condition. With over 229 million pieces minted, the coin is far from rare in lower grades, but truly exceptional specimens, especially those with full steps visible on Monticello, are surprisingly scarce. These full-step nickels, which reveal every architectural detail of Jefferson's home, are difficult to find because the dies often wore quickly, leading to incomplete strikes. For this reason, uncirculated examples with sharp detail remain prized, while circulated or dirty coins generally hold more modest value unless tied to an unusual die variety or minting error. Market value for the 1961 D Jefferson Nickel reflects this balance of supply and demand. Average circulated coins may only carry a small premium over face value, but examples graded in higher mint state levels, particularly MS 65 and above, can reach anywhere from $20 to $200 depending on strike quality. The most sought-after full-step varieties push values significantly higher, sometimes selling for $2,000 to $5,000 at auction when in pristine condition. These standout pieces illustrate how even a seemingly common coin can achieve substantial worth if preserved well or exhibiting rare features, making the 1961 D an exciting prospect for collectors who understand its nuances. For collectors hoping to add this coin to their holdings, there are several practical strategies. Certification from trusted grading services like PCGS or NGC is highly recommended, especially for high-grade or full-step nickels, as authentication protects both buyer and seller. Careful inspection of Monticello's steps, strike sharpness, and luster can help separate a common coin from an exceptional one. Storage is equally critical. Using acid-free holders, capsules, or albums will prevent further damage, particularly if the coin is already in attractive condition. Acquiring coins through reputable dealers, coin shows, or numismatic auctions often offers the safest and most transparent paths for building a collection of Jefferson Nickels. While a dirty or circulated 1961 D nickel may not at first inspire excitement, the deeper one delves into its story, the clearer its significance becomes. It reflects the American coinage tradition, represents the Denver Mint's contribution to mid-century commerce, and offers the chance of hidden rarity in the form of sharp strikes and full steps. For seasoned collectors, this coin can serve as both a cornerstone of a Jefferson Nickel set and a potential treasure hunt for elusive high-grade examples. In the broader perspective of coin collecting, the 1961 Jefferson Nickel demonstrates how even a piece with high original mintage can achieve notable recognition when viewed through the lenses of history, artistry, and condition rarity. Whether sought for its historical ties, its design, or its potential as a valuable full-step variety, it continues to capture the imagination of numismatists. Ultimately, the coin's appeal lies not only in its tangible value but also in the enduring fascination it inspires, ensuring that the 1961 remains an integral part of modern U.S. coin collecting. Next up, the 1963 Jefferson Nickel struck at the Denver Mint, carrying the small but meaningful D mint mark on its reverse, is one of those mid-20th century coins that continues to attract collectors for more reasons than its simple role in commerce. While millions were made, examples in dirty or heavily circulated conditions still tell the story of an era in American coinage, and for those who appreciate the series, it represents both history and the challenge of finding higher-grade survivors. The coin's appeal lies not only in its design but also in the nuances of strike quality, condition rarity, and the occasional appearance of error varieties, all of which give the 1963 Jefferson Nickel a special place in numismatics. By 1963, the Jefferson Nickel had already been minted for 25 years, with the Denver Mint serving as one of the principal facilities supplying America's coinage. This was a period of stability before the coinage changes of the mid-1960s, when silver was removed from U.S. dimes, quarters, and half-dollars. Although nickels were unaffected by those shifts, the 1963 nickel reflects the last years of a pre-Vietnam War America, with a strong economy and coinage systems operating at full capacity. Denver's role in producing hundreds of millions of circulating nickels that year was crucial, and while no commemorative or special event spurred the issue, it still represents an important link in the Jefferson series' long timeline. The design of the 1963 nickel, like others in the series, highlights Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential figures in U.S. history. Felix Schlag's classic portrait of Jefferson graces the obverse, featuring the motto, "In God We Trust," to the left, liberty, and the date to the right. On the reverse is Monticello, Jefferson's estate in Virginia, depicted with symmetry and architectural detail. The inscriptions E pluribus unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America surround the building. The coin's specifications remain the same as others in the series, 21.2 millimeters in diameter, weighing 5 grams, and composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Collectors note that Denver strikes from this year often vary in sharpness, with full-step examples, where Monticello steps are fully visible, being particularly scarce. Although the Denver Mint produced over 276 million nickels in 1963, rarity does not come from mintage alone but from condition and strike quality. Circulated coins in dirty or worn states are common and generally valued modestly. However, sharply struck examples in mint state, particularly those certified as having full steps on Monticello, are extremely difficult to locate. This rarity is magnified by the fact that many coins from this era were weakly struck, meaning collectors who locate a true full-step 1963 Jefferson Nickel hold something much scarcer than the mintage figure might suggest. Error varieties, including die cracks or misstrikes, further add to the intrigue and desirability. In terms of market value, the 1963 nickel in average circulated condition usually holds little more than face value. Yet in high mint state grades such as MS 65 or higher, prices can range between $150 and $600, with premiums increasing sharply for coins displaying superior luster and minimal contact marks. The real standouts are the full-step examples, which have been known to reach into the thousands at auction. Certified full-step pieces graded MS 66 or MS 67 have commanded $3,000 to $6,000 depending on the strength of the strike and eye appeal, demonstrating how a coin that might otherwise seem common can hold substantial value when rare features are present. For collectors looking to add a 1963D nickel to their holdings, attention to detail is critical. Examining Monticello's steps with magnification is the first step in identifying whether the coin is a standard strike or a premium full-step example. Authentication and certification by services such as PCGS or NGC provide security and market confidence, especially for high-grade specimens. Proper storage is equally important. Keeping coins in archival quality holders or slabs ensures that luster and detail are preserved for future value. Collectors are also advised to purchase through trusted dealers or auction platforms, as these avenues provide access to better quality examples and reduce the risks of counterfeits or altered coins. Even a dirty or circulated 1963D nickel has merit for the story it tells. It may not command high premiums, but it speaks to the everyday commerce of 1960s America, a time when such coins passed through countless hands across the country. For the advanced collector, however, the pursuit lies in finding that elusive gem-quality strike or rare error variety. This dual appeal, common enough to be accessible, yet challenging enough to present a true hunt in high grades, keeps the coin relevant and exciting for numismatists today. In conclusion, the 1963D Jefferson Nickel is more than just another mid-century issue. It combines history, artistry, and the potential for hidden rarity into a single 5-cent piece. Its enduring popularity lies in its ability to bridge the gap between everyday circulation and high-end collecting. Whether appreciated as a piece of American history, valued for its aesthetic qualities, or pursued as a serious investment in full-step condition, the 1963D continues to capture the imagination of collectors. Its place in numismatics is secure, ensuring that it remains both a cherished collectible and a worthy addition to any Jefferson Nickel set.